up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Peace to the planet. How y'all doing today? Hope y'all having a great day. Today is Monday. It is 3:03. More or less. I hope y'all had a great weekend as well. Yesterday I didn't tune in with you guys and give y'all a recipe because I had a little couple things I was going through. So more or less, I'm gonna try my best to, handle business first, regardless of what, moving forward. And when I do have an emergency or whatever, I'm gonna definitely bring receipts because I want to know and let you guys know rather how serious I take my job. I'm definitely not one for those who slack, and I definitely don't want to start off on a bad on some BS. But moving right along. This is Food Service YouTube, Food for Thoughts, Recipe 12. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get right into it. Kodak, man. You know what I'm saying? I spoke to you about it, the situation last time. And as a Haitian man, like I said before, man, very highly disappointed in your acts. You've definitely took a turn for the wrong, for the wrong rather, and you've put yourself in a situation, man, where you're playing with your livelihood. Not only you playing with your livelihood, you playing with your paper. As a Haitian, we're very humble, respectful people, man. And there's certain levels of, or rather, there's certain things we just don't do. And disrespect is definitely one of them. We're very humble, we're very respectful, we're very hardworking people. If anything, you know what I'm saying? There's certain things we just don't stand for. And what you're doing is putting a bad image of, the type of behavior, or rather the way that, us Haitians look, or the way you're representing us is in a bad light, man. And I don't condone that personally. Like I said before, I'm gonna take it easy on you, but like, with all honesty, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing research, and people is telling me, I don't really follow, a lot of the things from the past, and which I should. But you've done several things, man, that's definitely, uncalled for. And that type of behavior, man, in the person that you are, in the situation that you're in, you don't understand how blessed you are. You forget the struggles, or rather the trials and tribulations, not only possibly your mother or her relatives or people back home in our country has been going through, is going through. You understand? And how privileged you are to be in their situation. You got a lot of things on your plate, and this right here is something you definitely don't want, my brother. You understand? Like I said, you live on that side of town. So you playing with those folks out there with this type of, heat. You're liable to get yourself burnt, man. So I'd advise you, like I said, to come forward and make a full-blown apology. I heard you made an apology, but it wasn't sincere enough, man. I need you to thoroughly write this out, you know what I'm saying? Being genuinely, we don't want to hear no other or no buts or no nothing. Just be genuinely disrespectful. You take full responsibility for your actions and ask for forgiveness. All right? Because California has already canceled you as far as putting your music on air, man. You messing with your paper, and you messing with your livelihood. Let it be known, man. You know what I'm saying? A real man is going to man up to his responsibilities. A real man is able to apologize. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be the real man that be having to cry, because you've done this to yourself. So, and I'm not talking about naturally. You understand? So, just let you know, man, you need to make things right. Moving right along, the situation with Nipsey, man, like I said, the country is still healing. It's just so much, it's hard to deal with. But one thing I will say, the marathon continues, and we need to understand the work that he's put down and the labor. You know, this man has left a legacy behind, and we as people, as a human race, I'm not just talking about any specific, you know what I mean, groups of people. You know, I want us to be all as a human race to come together. You know what I mean, might go more especially to the black community, the hip hop community, but as a whole, as a human race, you know, we need to come together more than ever, you know, and get on one accord. Also, brother Nipsey is having they're having his final farewell at the Staples Center in California. You know, that's gonna be a beautiful thing. It's gonna be a monumental, man. He is this day and age Tupac, you know, and he's left a tremendous legacy behind, you know, and like I said, my heart goes out to his family, his friends, his loved ones, his fans, you know. Like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I know all of Nipsey's, you know, story. Until now, until this situation came out, I heard of Nipsey I've heard of him in the past, I've heard of him. But the most impactful time was when he did the $100 CD thing. And most of all, that new victory lap. When that victory lap came out, on my mama, on my grandmama, you hear me? I was bumping that album like crazy. Like I said times and times again, my favorite track on it was that Hustle and Motivate. You know, it's something I could relate to. But the whole album was fire, honestly. You know, he did a hell of a job. You know, it's undeniable. More or less though, you know. The man has done other works. He's been putting it down for years. You know, and he was just about to take off on a whole nother level. You know, but unfortunately, you know, this happened. So this is something that, you know what I mean, I always look at it like God made things happen for a reason. This is probably what's going to make his dream come true, to see us come together as a people, you know, as a community, you know. Stop killing one another. Stop promoting the violence. Stop promoting the drugs, you know. All that stuff doesn't need to be talked about and be promoted if we know, you know, in our hearts we're more than that. You know, stop disrespecting our women. Stop neglecting our children. Be there for them. Raise them, you know, so we don't put ourselves in predicament not to be there, as far as going to jail and having them raise themselves, you know. So, like I said, they having a final farewell for him at the Stables, and it's gonna be a beautiful event. You know, I'm pretty sure, you know, everybody's gonna be there. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that thing is packed to its fullest capacity. So, with that being said, though, I wanted to touch bases with brother Jay-Z as well. He had opened up a foundation on the behalf of Nipsey, his kids. He has a daughter and a son, you know. And brother Jay-Z, once again, man, he's one of the solid dudes, you know what I'm saying? You could say what you want about him, but like he said, when it's time for tragedy, when it's time for any type of tragedy or anything, he's the first one to help, man. And he's one of the few that, you know what I'm saying, or probably is out there, but donated $15 million they donated that $15 million to a donation of his kids. What is that word that you call it, you know, that when you donate money or you have that forgot the name of it. Can't come to me right now. Trust fund. Yes. He's put a trust fund on behalf of his kids. And that's such a beautiful thing, you know, knowing that his man already have it or whatever the case might be. And I know his brother gonna take off because that's all him and his brother's work, you know what I'm saying? So I hope they continue to prosper and excel as a people, you know. Look at what he's done and look how far he's come to be taken out now. But God has him in heaven for a reason, for us to acknowledge what's going on in this world and how better we need to do for one another. Because I am my brother and sister's keeper. You know, I want to help my brother or sister just the way I would want help for myself. You know. But also, brother Jay-Z had just recently been given the Presidential Award at the NAACP award show. And he gave a heartfelt, you know, speech on his grandmother, which hit home to me because my grandmother to me is like, she's my everything, man. I honestly don't know where I'd be without her. You know, I'd probably be a loose chain or, you know what I'm saying, dead or gone or whatever, or just in jail. But the fact that, you know, she's touched my heart where she has made me this type of person, you know, is what plays a valid role in my heart. And when it comes to brothers like Jay-Z saying little stories about his grandmother having only $20 to raise the family, and she made that work, you know, with all her kids and grandkids. And brother Nipsey, how highly he loved his grandmother and looked onto her, speaking about times she cooked, you know what I mean, meals and little things she used to do as far as taking him to school and stuff like that. Like little things like that registers with me because I could relate to that, you know. So that's super dope, super dope. Other than that, though, we had also had the brother Nipsey had some T-shirts being sold on the internet, and it kind of disturbed me because it wasn't from his brothers or their family's business. It was some side business. You know how they got those on the timeline, one of those ads pop up, and they try to, you know what I mean, provoke you to come join you, is trying to persuade you to do something. Well, it was one of those ads where they were selling T-shirts of the man's face, and just, I mean, like, man, this ain't even been 7 days yet. You people already trying to capitalize off this man. I'm like, yo, why would anybody want to come to our website when they could go directly to the store? And I remember pulling up the on the ad, and I go to the comment section. I said, is this money going directly to his kids? Is this going to his mother, his father, his brother, sisters? You know? Is this going anywhere towards his business or anything? I'm pretty sure not. So I gave him one of these, with all due respect. You know what I'm saying? People always, you know what I'm saying? I can't stand that. If I want to support the man, I'm gonna go to online and go shop at his store. You know? What he said? Like, I want to buy a T-shirt for. Excuse my French, you know. It just pisses me off, man. Like, yo, I'm telling you, man, it's crazy, these people, man. It's just, they don't care. They don't care. It's all about me, 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 me. This man ain't been in the grave. I'll see if you did something like this 10 years from now, 5 years from now, maybe even a year from now. It's been only 6 days, you know, when I seen the ad, but today is the actual 8th day since he died, you know, and people already trying to capitalize off this man. Like, it's crazy, man, crazy. Anyway, more or less, though, you know how I always say, man, it's a war going on outside. No man, no woman, no child is safe. Understand? Be sure Let your family know you love them unconditionally. Kiss them, hug them, hold them tight every chance you get. Because you never know. You understand? You never know. More now than ever. You understand? It's a perfect time and a perfect situation to understand, you know, how much we need to love our family, how much we need to love our friends, how much we need to love our significant other. You understand? Anyway, food thought of the day is, in order to live right, you got to do right. In order to do right, you got to act right. In order to act right, you got to pray. You understand? I know it's not hard. I know it's not. I know it's not easy out there. But the power of prayer goes a long way. You understand? So at God, you know, come into your spirit, come into your mind, come into your heart. You understand? To act right is to pray. That's food thought of the day. On that note, y'all have a blessed one. It's your boy Food Service signing out. You already know. Peace. Chip.